What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about how much money I make on YouTube as a small creator. So if you didn't already know this, creators on YouTube like myself get paid once they meet certain thresholds from YouTube. So today I'm gonna break down how I get paid on YouTube, how much I get paid on YouTube, how much I've made each month since I got approved for the YouTube Partner Program, and I'm gonna talk all things revenue as far as making money on YouTube. So first off, I'm just gonna come out with the amount of money I've made since I got started making money on YouTube. Then I'm gonna break down how exactly I get paid from YouTube for those of you that may not know about the YouTube Partner Program. And then I'm gonna break down what I've made each month, jump into my computer, show you my highest earning videos, and just dive right in. So without further ado, let me just come out and tell you what I have made. I have made just over $1,294 since I started making money in the partner program on YouTube. And my first day making revenue on YouTube was April 23rd, 2020. And today it is December 1st, 2020. So it's been roughly, 7 months since I started making money on YouTube. So for those of you that don't know, since YouTube has gotten so popular to create videos on in recent years, and there's so much content getting uploaded every single second of every single day, there are two thresholds that you need to meet to start making money on YouTube. And that is, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and you need to have 4,000 watch hours. So I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'd say a little bit longer than a year ago, but 4,000 watch hours means I need my videos to be watched for 4,000 hours. So that is a lot of watch time, considering a lot of my videos are between 3 and 10 minutes. So for getting those watch hours, it took me a few more months. And then once you hit those two thresholds, you have to apply for a few things through YouTube. And then as long as you meet all of their criteria, you get approved, and then you start making money based on the traffic that your channel and your videos get. So there are so many factors on what affect how much money creators make. And honestly, I just kind of wanted to make this video to give you guys a little bit of insight of what small creators make. A lot of people make this type of video with, millions of subscribers, and you get to see how much money they make. So just to bring it down to earth a little, I'm going to show you guys the little bit of money that I've been making, and just try to give you guys some insight for small creators. So just to break it down one more step, I'm going to explain to those of you that may not know how I get paid. So there's YouTube, there's me, there's viewers. So YouTube makes tons and tons and tons and tons of money through ads and marketing. And viewers over here, when they come to YouTube and watch all of the videos on YouTube that they may watch, there's going to be ads before the video, during the video, there's going to be small banner ads, and there's going to be ads at the end of the video. So YouTube in the middle gets all of the money from big ad agencies, companies that want to advertise, things like that. And for creators that meet the threshold for the partner program, they essentially get a cut of that ad money, and they get paid out a certain percentage based on the traffic that they bring in. So a few important factors are the quality of traffic, the CPM, the RPM. There's a lot of technical factors that go into it, but it essentially is the quality of your traffic and the amount of your traffic. So it's how many monetized playbacks you get. So an example for quality traffic, so if Whitetail Resort, which is my local snowboarding resort, if they're selling passes to go snowboarding there, they're gonna put a lot of ad dollars behind people that live in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, New York, all that stuff. But if I have viewers watching my videos from India or Malaysia or something like that, then that company is not gonna pay as much ad dollars for that type of traffic versus traffic that is local and traffic that is probably gonna purchase the pass. No one out of the country probably has a reason to. So there's many examples for that, and every single country has a different CPM, and it's all these crazy algorithms that you don't really need to understand. But again, it is just the quality of your traffic and the amount of your traffic. I'm gonna break out my computer, show you guys kind of everything I'm talking about, show you my entire interface, kind of just try to be as transparent as possible, show you what I've made each month, my RPM, my CPM, all that stuff. So let's dive right in. Now that my computer is pulled up, so this is my interface. This is exactly what I see on the YouTube interface and my analytics. So after the end of every month, you're gonna have these bars pretty much recapping each month. And you can kind of split these into the different categories. Or if you want to go to the regular chart, which is what I see most days of the month, it's going to look like this, and it's going to show you your daily traffic. But let's show you monthly just for now. So as far as views go, November is actually my highest views to date. It's pretty awesome to see this because I've been full-time on YouTube now for like a year and a half, and I've put in so much freaking work. So it's really cool to start to see stuff finally paying off. You can kind of see this upward trend in my views, which is super cool. And watch time as well has increased big time recently, which is also super awesome. And November was also my highest subscriber month, which is another really cool thing, and I'm super stoked on that. But what you guys came here for, estimated revenue. This is gonna be the month by month bar, which this I think is so cool, and this is also something I probably shouldn't get used to, but every month since I have started, it has increased. Some months have bigger jumps than others, but nonetheless, it is increased. Again, this is not something I'm gonna get used to, sadly, as much as I would love for this to be the case. But this is a cool breakdown because you can see a direct correlation between my views, my watch time, subscriber growth, and all of that with my estimated revenue. So like I said, I got started on April 23rd. Let me break this down to the daily and pull up the year. All right, here we are. So my first day of making money, I made a whopping 81 cents. But to be honest, I was so stoked when this freaking happened. You know, obviously all of this time of making videos, I was not making anything. So this is super cool. But yeah, it started out making like 50 cents to $1 a day. I was so stoked every time I would see it refresh at the end of each day. And then what I've noticed is every time there's a big spike, it seems like the bottom level of money that made each day kind of bumps up, which is pretty cool. And I've kind of noticed that in views too, as you guys can kind of see here. Every time there's a spike, views kind of go up. You know, there was a $5 a day spike, 2-ish, and then I had a few videos take off here in August. So I was making like 10 bucks a day. I was like, this is freaking insane. And then my daily average kind of got a little bit higher, and it's kind of followed a little slight upward trend where this recent month back in October, I've had a lot of $8 to $15 days, which is so cool. And the other day I got, where is it? Right there. That was my, November 27th was my second highest earning day to date, aside from this spike right here. So this is my second highest, by like 30 cents. And then the following day, I made $22.16, and then the day after that, I made $22.45. So that is freaking insane. If that follows for the month of December, I'd be making almost like $650 a month. I'm not gonna be able to quit my job doing this by any means, but this is super cool to see kind of all the hard work I've put in finally starting to pay off. And what's really cool about YouTube is even though I'm working every single day and have been for the last year and a half working on YouTube, everything is at my own schedule, at my own leisure. I can make as much as I want or as little as I want. And as you can see, there's a clear correlation to the more work that you put in. So I really like that, and I think that's a pretty cool thing about YouTube. So yeah, I mean, $1,294 to date, and then if we bump into this revenue tab up here, you're gonna have a lot more information here. You know, you're gonna have your estimated revenue. Up here, you can change the timeline. Here's gonna be your RPM, which is your rate per milli. And then here's going to be your playback CPM, which is going to be your cost per milli. Again, you can kind of try to get into the logistics of this and understand it, but it's not the most necessary. Like I said, it just depends on the amount of traffic and the quality of traffic. So yeah, between these two factors is essentially what I make each day, and then at around 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern every night, I will get the previous day's earnings refreshed, which is super cool. So it's a good thing to look forward to each night. And then if you come down here, you can see your monthly estimated revenue. You know, this is already like the bars we were looking at earlier, but it just has a little bit more detail here. Same thing with revenue sources. So probably like 99% of my revenue has been ad revenue. And then there's YouTube Premium revenue, which I don't even have myself, but I guess some people do have it. There is transaction revenue, so that's if I sell things directly on my YouTube channel, which I do not at the moment, so there's nothing there. Ad types here, kind of just more broken down from the revenue sources. So you can see skippable video ads is my biggest earner, and then bumper ads, display ads, and 0% for those. And here's a really cool thing. If you look at your top earning videos, and I'm gonna click see more, because it's gonna bring up a super detailed chart. So I have it on the last 365 days because I want to see everything since I started making money back in April. This is a super, super cool way to see what videos are earning the most money. So for me, my two biggest earners by far were the Devil's Bathtub, a vlog I made with Bree in Virginia, and a top 10 video I did of Utah of places to travel to that are not national parks. And that one is continuing to take off, and that's I think why I've had the big spike in the $22 a day the last 2 days. But then if I scroll down, you know, this chart is so freaking detailed. You know, I have my estimated revenue per video, and it's ranked in the highest performers first. Then it has, you know, what the ad revenue is, the monetized playbacks, CPM, premium revenue, all that stuff. Transaction revenue, don't need that. And if you come up here, you can actually see traffic source, geography. I'm just gonna skip through these because they're not really about revenue, but all of these factors do affect the revenue that I'm making. So those are really cool to look through. So yeah, it's just some really cool features, guys. And you know, if you look here, obviously my top 10 Utah video and Devil's Bathtub were my biggest earners by far. But then it's really cool because some of these videos here, like this GMC Safari conversion of the van I have, that doesn't have nearly as many views as some of these other videos, but I think the quality of traffic is really good, so that's why I've made $70 on that. Whereas the Bahamas and Puerto Rico have a ton of views, but maybe are a little bit less quality traffic out of the United States. So that is kind of why those are a little bit lower. So I just think it's super interesting to look at all these stats, and I, for one, love looking at analytics. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I have a ton of videos here on YouTube, so even like some of the small ones, like a video from like forever ago in Glacier National Park has made me $2, so like that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just really cool to look at all this. YouTube makes it super detailed with all this stuff, so it's really awesome to kind of look through this and kind of see what works, see what doesn't, see what I can improve, and all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of how much money I have made on YouTube as a small creator. It's definitely kind of a weird video to make, but I think transparency is really awesome on the internet. It's kind of a really toxic world that we live in, especially on like Instagram and stuff. So I personally really value transparency, so I try to give that back as much as I can. So yeah, hopefully you found something valuable in this video. And if you want to see any travel stuff, hiking stuff, van life, some short films that I've made, please like and subscribe to see some more, and hopefully we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.